I'm ready.
Hello,
I'm ready.
everybody.
I'm ready.
Welcome to the
I'm ready.
Gamers Tavern. Come in, sit down, and grab a drink as we talk about book stories to I don't know anymore. Anyway, Zach, this is a special
The
episode.
Epstein Files.
I don't know about that one, but Zach,
Wait, what?
it's a special episode. You want to know why?
Why?
It is episode 67. Ah!
No. 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 Get out of here. We're not doing that. Nope.
6, 7.
We're adults.
Okay, and
We're adults.
And we lost all of our viewers.
Well, no, we might have just gained Gen Alpha.
Yeah. But anyway, Zach, how are you today?
It could be a little bit better.
What's that?
Well, the last week has been a bit stressful.
Ugh.
Painting the downstairs, which the living room looks great, but we started on the hallway where we found out that the old owners just simply put a cabinet over in front of a outlet. So we found we have another outlet, so that was cool.
Oh, hey, there we go.
But the real fun part was at my mom's house, her heater died. So then her pipes froze.
Oh my god, that's a double whammy.
Oh, it was great.
Oh god.
So we found out the issue was with the motherboard on the heater. So I got a new motherboard ordered, and it just came in today. But last weekend, because after it happened, I was like, you know what, you're coming over here. I'm not gonna have you stay in a hotel or anything like that. Just come over to my house. So brought her over, brought the cat and the dog. Both the dogs are actually getting along pretty well, so that's good.
Hey, there we go, yeah.
Dakota's still having issues with learning how to play because she's now used to living as the only dog, and her old owner, they used to have two dogs, her and another dog they had, but the other dog they had was like my age in human years. So her being like 20 plus, she didn't really want to play all that often. So they figured, you know what, it's better off to get her into another house with someone who's a little bit younger and can actually keep up with her, because she is turning 7 this year, but she is still as rambunctious as it gets.
Yeah.
She literally acts like a 2-year-old. So but yeah, they're getting along fine. It's just she's having trouble understanding what playing is, because she's never really had that, because old owner dog didn't really like to play, and she's pretty much been a solo dog for the past 3 years, so
Oh yeah.
bit of a learning curve.
Yeah. It will just take a while to learn.
Oh yeah, I don't expect her to catch on anytime soon.
Yeah.
But the real fun part was whenever she brought the cat over, the old owner actually drilled out a hole in the bathroom for the ventilation, because there's actually a ventilation duct that goes into the bathroom and the bedroom next to it, which I thought, great, get some heat in here. Here's the fun part. They didn't put a cover on it. They literally just drilled a hole in it, which is fine. Unfortunately, I didn't put a cover on it either, and my cat found it.
Oh.
So, cat is upstairs hiding, which we thought, you know what, that's fine. It's a brand new place. He's scared. That's understandable. And plus, he's always been good at hide and seek. So, it's nothing out of the ordinary. Fortunately, a couple hours went by, and my mom heard this meowing coming from upstairs. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to check it out. I'm just going to look around. I don't think he's dumb enough to crawl in there. So I look in all the rooms. I don't see him. I thought, you know what? Let's just take a look. Well, I found a bunch of hair on the inside of the ventilation hole. I'm like, there's no way he crawled in there. Shine my flashlight. There he was. So Casey and I spent about a half an hour ripping the wall apart to get him back out. So right now, I have a piece of carpet that she had cut up, but I just basically screwed into place just to keep him out in case he wants to go back in it. So right now, instead of drywall, there's just a piece of carpet in the wall. But I mean, hey, it works. So
hey, me here.
Yeah, that's how my weekend went.
Yeah. Yeah, because like I'm gonna be saying that we couldn't do the podcast last week because of your mom's heater.
Yeah, it was completely sudden because she had a pipe that burst. I'm like, okay, it might have froze up a little bit and then burst. Who knows? Let's figure it out. So me and my girlfriend's dad were actually gonna go over and fix it. Unfortunately, that same day, heater died, and then the other pipe froze and burst, and now the whole house doesn't have any water, and right now also doesn't have any heat. Lots of fun.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, oh yeah, let's see, sadly Ethan isn't here, but it's because you know, I was told I had a ghost experience at work.
Oh, you didn't want to be a part of it?
Look, see, every time I talk about it, Ethan's always here too, but since he's not, I'll still say it. But I was going to the back to grab the brooms and to put like a cardboard box because like we had like the rollers that you put on, we put the cardboard on, and then the nighttime they put outside. Anyway, I was walking past the back office, because it's like on the right is like the back office in like the middle, and then like to like the immediate left is the rollers. So I was in between, and all of a sudden I just heard two loud knocks. Like I'm not like it was so distinct that I genuinely thought that there was somebody like knocking like in like the office, because like I said, I was right by the office. So I turned around and be like, hello? And just to make sure there wasn't anybody in the back, I literally walked around the whole storage room just to make sure, because like I said, it was distinct.
Somebody wants in, man.
Yeah.
Why didn't you let him in?
I know. Look, I'm sorry. Okay, I should have. But no, that actually happened today.
Oh, that happened today?
Yeah. Well, no, like this happened a couple weeks ago, but you know, since we didn't do it, the podcast recently, I couldn't tell it. But no, today, a customer went to the back, I guess used a restroom, and then they decided to, they were trying to find the way out, and, you know, figuring out, you know, hey, there's a door that leads outside. Yeah, it was a back door, and the alarm went off.
Oh, I forgot. See, the store I used to work in, they had the same thing. It's kind of like a fire escape. So as soon as you open the door, the alarm goes off because, oh my god, there's a fire.
Hi, Doc.
Yo.
But anyway, Zach, go on.
No, that was it. I know what you mean because the store I used to work at had the same thing.
Oh yeah, but anyway, Doc. Right now, I was just telling a ghost story that happened to me at work a couple of weeks ago.
Ghost story.
Yeah, no, like so like I was in the back, putting up cardboard, and I was going to get the brooms, and I was walking past the office, and like where we put the cardboard in the office, it's like beside each other.
Okay.
And as I was walking, like I was in between, and as I was walking past, I heard two loud knocks, just out of nowhere, and it was so distinct that I turned around and I was like, hello?
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, you know, me being, you know, the honest and truthful cashier I am, I looked in the storage room just to make sure there wasn't anybody in there. No, there was nobody. And just to make extra sure, I even checked the boiler room.
You
Like,
just have a boiler room?
yeah.
What?
yeah, we have a boiler room.
That's wild.
Why?
Yeah. And we also have like a room that's like dedicated to like nothing but shelves. It looks like I don't know what's back there.
Seems pretty creepy.
Yeah, I don't go back to those rooms that often. For obvious
Back
reasons.
rooms.
Yeah. But yeah,
Who has a room just dedicated to shelves?
up in a retail store. I mean, to be
This was
fair,
pretty
it
good.
was probably there. It like probably all the shelves were put there whenever we were like remodeling a couple years back. Maybe.
Has it really been that long?
Yeah, it's been almost 2 years
Oh my god.
because that happened in mid-July of 2024. Oh my god.
God, I feel old now.
You feel old. I've been working there.
Dude, I'm about to hit 5 years at my job in October. Yeah, I feel old.
Let's see. I'm gonna say I'm on my 5th year now. Well, I work.
Yeah,
Oh,
but when did you start?
I started. It was in August or September 2021.
Okay, so yeah, while you were still in school.
It was like I remember starting like after we graduated.
When did you graduate?
I was about to say it was like June or July. I think it was June. I think June 2021.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you guys had a different graduation date than I did.
I don't remember.
'Cause I still...
Wait. Hold on. I have a solution to this. On YouTube is my graduation.
You're
live stream.
kidding.
On. I'll try and find it.
That's awesome. But yeah, I started my job the Monday after graduation, which would have been like June 8th or something, because I graduated on the 4th. So it was summer help, so I wasn't full time. I didn't go full time until October, because that was whenever I like officially started, because that's when I did my 3 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Because yeah, where I worked, after 5 years, you get 3 weeks vacation. And you get awarded your 3rd week the day you got hired. So if you're like official 5th year is that's backwards. The 11th. So that would mean this year I'll get my 3rd week on Monday the 12th, because the 11th falls on a Sunday.
Okay.
So
I found it. Alright. The exact date is June 11th.
why did you guys graduate so late?
There might be a chance of like it was like probably snow days most likely. Oh yeah, and just to show.
Okay, potentially. I graduated like the very first week of June.
Yeah, see?
Oh my god.
And it's actually it's about the time I watched this before, and it's like about the time I came up.
To think I was almost a part of that.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun.
Insane.
Yeah. Memories.
But yeah, your guys' graduation took an hour and a half. You wonder how long mine took?
Like 10 minutes.
33 minutes.
Oh wow. Oh yeah. I could have got that you had a much smaller class, I think.
Yeah, and a majority of that time was literally the valedictorian speech and the salutatorian speech.
Yeah.
Those were both about 8 to 10 minutes. Oh boy. Yeah, my graduating class was like 28 people.
Oh
And now
my.
technically the high school doesn't even exist
Yeah.
because they pulled funding for it. I can't remember. I think it was because the school district said that the schools fell into disrepair, even though we haven't received any funding to make repairs in over 20 years. School was built in 1977.
Yeah, and meanwhile, where I live, they built a whole new high school.
Yeah, that's because your guys' was the main campus.
Yeah.
My school was
It was,
it's
yeah.
part of the district, but it was not the main. And now, because they closed down two schools, it was mine and another, and they transferred all the students to the main school. So now it's a AAA school.
Yeah.
So now, you guys would probably face us in football and basketball and track and all that fun stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, not gonna lie, that would have been fun, like way back then.
Oh my god, that would have been amazing. Hey guys.
Hey, long time no see.
You guys would have stomped us though.
I mean,
you guys would have stomped us.
I'm gonna be honest, like our football teams, like I don't know about like the basketball, and I know at least our football team always sucked. I think except for 1 year.
What was the score? What was the score though? What was the wins and losses?
I have no idea. I just remember that there was like a lot of losses.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, my old football coach, who actually used to teach at my school, transferred to the main school and got our first win in over 5 years.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, it wasn't that long.
Yeah. What's really cool though is my senior year. No, it wasn't my senior year, it was my sophomore year. Because junior year we didn't get anything. My sophomore year we were we were playing the homecoming game, and what was really cool is we hadn't had a win in almost like 9 years. Because we partner with, do you remember what Kimmel is?
Yeah.
We partner with something that's kind of like that. You basically just kids that were gonna go to juvie, they put them in a strict high school setting.
Yeah.
And basically try and break that cycle of, hey, don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Don't commit crimes. Crimes are bad. Blah, blah.
Yeah.
We basically partnered with them to make numbers because the school was so small. We only had a team of like 10 people.
Yeah.
So we'd partner with them, and we hadn't had a win in like 9 years. In our homecoming game on sophomore year, we beat the other team by like 15 points. And literally, right as the game was about to end, the announcer just goes over the loudspeaker and just goes, "The streak is over," and everyone goes nuts.
Oh no,
we actually had to replace part of the bleachers because people were stomping so hard they dented them.
Yes.
It was awesome. And the opposing team just had no idea why everyone was so happy, because they had no idea that we had just gotten our first win in almost 9 years.
Let's see, Doc.
Yeah, whole football team was riding high.
Let's see, let's see, do you remember how your school team was for like football and all that?
I never. Okay, I might be called a traitor because I actually never played for my. I was in high school. The only time I ever did anything football related was in my junior high, and I didn't even play for my own school. I played for another school out in a town over. We didn't win any games because we only had 11 players. No, 12 players. So we played Ironman football, meaning everybody had to play.
Oh my god.
There was no bench. There was no break. We were so tired by the second half of the game. There was no way we could win. Yeah, it was awful. But when it comes to like high school, I have no idea. I was never, even though I would have liked to play, where I was mentally during that time, I just never, I couldn't get through school. Why bother?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know, my parents would not allow me to play football because when I was younger, I broke my left arm 2 times, and they afraid I would have broke it again. So they just told me,
Carrying groceries.
yes, no, doc, that is true.
That's actually
It's a legitimate story.
Yes. Okay. I'll explain it. So, like, 2 separate times I broke my bone, my arm.
Mhm.
The first time, I forget which one happened first. I think it was the groceries one. So like we
I thought that was after it healed.
I don't remember which one came first.
The only thing I remember about that is you came into school one day with a cast, and I was like, "Oh, dude, let me sign your cast," blah blah blah, and then you got it off, and then a month later, you had another one on.
No, it was
on the same arm.
No. The only thing I remember was that it was like a year or 2 apart, but it was the same arm.
Oh, it was a year.
Yeah, it was the same arm in the same place. Oddly enough. but anyway, the one time I was carrying groceries, and at this time, like in the front of our house, we had a curb, but the curb was like so dented and like and slanted. It was that I tripped over the curb, and I remember this exactly. I was carrying bread and something else.
The softest things known to man.
Yeah, and this is a slight graphic warning. Okay, we're good. Alright, but when I fell, apparently my arm turned into an L. Let's just say that.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And here's the thing. Here's an interesting fact about me. Both times when I broke my arm, I fell asleep.
You fell asleep?
Yes. My
just a shock to the pain.
Yeah, no, because like it happened both times. So I don't remember what happened. I just remember. I think I remember waking up in the hospital with a cast.
That's wild.
Yeah, no, I remember asking my parents, like what happened, and I guess apparently they said that when they would like drive me to the hospital, I think it was my dad. Like he was holding my arm. So
It was holding it in place.
Yeah.
That's so.
You kind of have to. If the person's asleep, they're gonna move around.
Yeah.
Make it worse. How did bro fall asleep?
Yeah, no.
Shock of pain. Man.
I'm pretty sure it's just due to my pain tolerance. That is probably what this boils down to. I don't know if it's because I have too high or too low of a pain tolerance. Because like I said, I didn't feel any pain. I didn't know what even happened.
It might be the fact it's too high. Your body just doesn't know how to react to it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because whatever the body goes into, like excruciating pain, its first like it thinks it's going to die. First response is to fall asleep.
Yeah,
it's
okay.
Weird.
Okay, the second time when I broke my arm was not my fault at all. So I was roller skating at this like I don't even know how to describe it. Like it was like a gym floor, essentially.
Oh god.
And this place is dangerous. I'm saying that right now. They need to literally do something. Not saying where, because even if I did, I don't remember the name. But I was roller skating, and one of the boards, I guess, was slightly up, and I tripped on it.
Oh Lord!
And I broke my arm, and the only thing I remember was going over to like where like the seating areas was, which was like just like along with chairs, and just lying down.
I need to take a nap.
Yeah, I did. And my mom's like, yeah, this is not normal. We're gonna take you to the hospital. Then next thing you know, I'm going in and out in the car. Because it was like a long, like, I want to say it was like a 20 to 30 minute drive, I think. To like the nearest hospital.
Ugh.
But yeah, like I said, both times happened in the exact same spot, which was dead center in my left arm. But yeah, no, like but yeah, like ever since I broke my left arm 2 times, like my left arm is significantly weaker compared to my right.
Oh, that's bound to happen.
Yeah, and I had like a funny theory because I have bad handwriting, so I have like a funny theory that I was originally left-handed when I was younger. But like since I broke my left arm 2 times, I was
You
forcing
had to learn how to use your right. But I mean, that's not entirely impossible.
Yeah, as I said, like this happened like whenever we were in elementary school, so I don't remember. Like, hold on, let me see. Hold on, see if I can find. My parents actually took a picture of me like sleeping one night with my cat.
Oh, I thought you meant your arm.
No,
Oh my god.
why do I want to show that if that was the case?
Because my mom has pictures of me when I broke a bone, which ironically did not happen during football.
Huh.
Yeah, because that was my mom's main worry when I started playing football, was that I was going to break something. Ironically, as weird as it sounds, I was actually going home from football when I broke my arm.
But not doing.
No. So there was football practice on Saturday because we did Saturday and Sunday heat drills during like the dog days of summer, just to get us ready for football. I think heat acclimation, that's what it was called. Basically just get you used to wearing the pads and the helmet and sweating and get the body used to lack of water and all that. So that way you're not just out on the field dying.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were doing that. And my dad had to go to the truck because he had to leave for the day. Because my dad was a truck driver. And my mom had to give him a ride. So no one was home. So I was like, you know what? I'll just ride my four-wheeler. And they were like, okay, well, just take a photo of the school so I know you went. I'm like, just call the coach, but whatever. So I get there. I send her a photo of the school or of everybody at the locker room just getting ready to get let in because we had actually showed up before the coach did. But I was riding back. And I'm like, oh, the photo, I forgot. So I get off. I start walking back to the end of the trail to take the photo of the school, and I hear a crash. And I'm like, what just happened? I turned around. My four-wheeler went over the embankment and was now in the creek.
Oh.
So I'm like, oh, great. What do I do now? So I call up my buddy. I'm like, hey, I need some help. And I wanted him to sit on the front of the four-wheeler because he didn't have a truck. He had a car. So if he had a truck, I would have just told him, hey, grab the chains. We're pulling it out. But he had a car. So I was like, hey, you're heavier than I am. Sit on the front to keep this thing from tipping. He's like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm scared it'll flip. I'm like, that's why you're on the front, so it doesn't flip. But fine. So I get on. I'm riding up the embankment, and I almost get to the top, and it is nothing but sand and mud.
Oh,
and
no.
It just, yep. The tires on the back end lose grip. They start skidding, and the back end shoots out underneath me. And the four-wheeler is now standing straight up, and I'm looking up in the sky. And I'm like, okay, this is going to sting. So I let go of the handlebars. I tuck my arms into my chest to try and at least, keep myself somewhat safe. The four-wheeler lands right on top of me.
Oh, my.
Handlebars hit my jugular. Not my jugular, my trachea. That's what it is. The trachea, the windpipe. Hit my trachea, gave it a massive bruise.
Oh.
The one handlebar had the I don't know what it's the brake fluid reservoir. I don't know what the actual name is, but it had that on it, and that's what hit my wrist and ended up breaking it. Completely shattered my whole wrist. It was gone. But other than that, I was fine. I had some cuts on my chin. I got some photos of them when it happened because blood, it kind of formed weird. It looks like a bunny rabbit. It's funny. I'm not joking. It is a real thing. I'll send it to you here in a minute. But yeah, so I ended up calling my mom. I'm like, "Hey, how far away are you?" And she was like, "I'm just passing the school." And I'm like, "Turn around. I need a ride to the hospital." She's like, "What did you do?" And I'm like, "Well, you wanted a photo of the school. I was taking a photo of the school, and the four-wheeler went into the creek." So I ended up with a shattered wrist, and a buddy of mine that I was asking for help ended up taking the photos and sending them to the football group chat. He was like, "Hey, here's what happened to Zach. He's not going to be at practice for a couple days." So I get to the hospital. I end up going to the hospital in Erie, and I open my phone and it's just spammed with photos like, "Oh, get better soon. I'm glad you're okay. This sucks. Can't wait to see you back on the field. Blah blah blah." And I talked to the surgeon that was going to do my surgery because it was so bad I needed surgery.
Oh.
I was talking to her. Yeah, I was talking to her. Which, by the way, she's an amazing surgeon. She did great. But I was talking to her, and she was like, "Yeah, so you have shattered your entire wrist. There are parts of it that need to be removed. There are parts of it that need bolted back together with a plate and screws." I'm like, great. So, got a plate put in. It's a 3-inch plate, 7 screws. It's all titanium because I'm not allergic to titanium, thank God. But yeah, that screwed me out of any military career I wanted because I don't know if it's still true because I believe they went a little more lenient on policies. But afterwards, I was talking to a recruiter and he said that you can't have more than a 1-inch plate and no more than 3 screws or pins throughout your whole body. And I have 7 in just my wrist alone.
Yeah.
So on the bright side, I don't need a weatherman to tell me if it's gonna rain or not.
Let's see, but, do you still have that in your arm or in your wrist?
Oh yeah, it's lifelong.
Oh, okay.
They literally had to remove chunks of bone. There is no way it's coming out.
Oh wow, okay.
That thing is gonna be the only thing left behind when I get cremated.
Yeah,
yeah, that was fun.
I remember, another thing, remember when I said that roller skating area was dangerous? There was somebody else that got injured there, and it was much worse in my opinion.
How?
I went there for a astronomy club trip, and mind you, this was 10 years since that incident of me breaking my arm. So I've not skated since.
Ow.
But anyway, so we're all roller skating, all having fun, and somebody fell. They broke their fibula.
Their what?
The fibula. It's in the leg.
You mean the femur?
No, I wish I think it's called fibula.
Feebler?
Oh, do you mean fibula?
Yeah, that, yeah.
I mispronounce as fibula sometimes too.
Okay.
Where is that?
Like what? Like the bone or with the place?
Yeah. Well, I guess both.
Hold on. Let me look up. The fibula or calf bone is the slender lateral bone in the lower leg running parallel to the thicker tibia, the shin bone. But
I'm stupid. It's fibula. An I.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they broke that. And
I really hope so because a femur is way worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I look, he was in excruciating pain. I just remember that. They could not move him an inch. So it was severe. Let's see, we all had to wait until Ahmed arrived, but before that, he had to call his parents and say hey, I broke my leg essentially. Just so you know, I'm going to the hospital. they never came the first time they called, because I guess apparently he never called in the first place.
God.
So like here's the thing, like I said, at this point, like I said, we were on a club on a trip, so we had to be back by like 10 p.m. I think, which Doc, for you it would be 3 hours behind. Whatever.
Right.
We didn't get back until 1 a.m.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because we had to wait until Ahmed arrived, until they left. Then I think they had to do like a few other things, and then we never got on the bus and went home. Which, by the way, I don't remember if it was that same bus, the same trip, but I remember there was a bus driver. Oh my god, I feared for my life. Bro, he was driving like 60 at one point. It wasn't even a highway.
55?
It wasn't even a highway. Like, he was speeding.
To be fair, most of the roads that are around me, they're not highways, but the speed limit is 55.
Yeah. Yeah, because it got to the point because like I said, like, he was going past the speed limit. Like the teacher, like he pushed and was like, "Can you just slow down?" There were kids here.
We're getting there on time.
Let's see. But yeah, that was fun because we had school the next day. So
I wouldn't have gone.
Oh my god, that was not fun.
Get home at 1 a.m. Go to school at 6:30.
Oh my god. But yeah, Doc, have you broken any bones?
No, I have not.
Really?
I've never broken a bone.
Really?
Nope.
Did you get any stitches at all?
Must be nice.
No. I have not. I have the biggest thing I've gotten is a cut. Maybe a nail in the foot. That's it.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's happened. I stepped on a. There was
tetanus, right?
That was, dude. I was like 10. If it was tetanus, I'd be dead by now.
That's fair.
All right.
No, but I stepped on a. We were replacing some fence, and I was 10 at the time, so I was like playing on the. I was playing on the board, like pretending to like tightrope across for whatever reason, and I didn't see the nail, and it went straight through my shoe into my foot. Yeah, that's the closest thing I've gotten to death.
Spattered board.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Doc. Yeah, but yeah, with Zach, I don't know how he isn't in like a body cast at this point.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, I still remember, and you got stitches in elementary school. You were bleeding on the playground.
It wasn't stitches. They had to glue it.
Potato.
I still have a bump there to this day. I'm not kidding. There's still a bump right there.
Yeah.
Right where it happened. There's a bump. I don't know why it's there.
Yeah, Doc. Like,
I think it was like a calcium buildup or whatever. It's just from all the swelling. I really can't tell.
Yeah, no, Doc. But yeah, like the one day we were outside playing. I'm pretty sure it was dodgeball. I think, right?
No. It was rolling dodgeball because we weren't allowed to call it dodgeball.
Wait, what?
It was a big old thing in elementary school. You weren't allowed to play dodgeball, and you weren't allowed to call it dodgeball because too many kids were getting targeted, as in they were getting smashed in the face by a dodgeball.
Yeah. But anyway, I remember from my point of view, I remember like the ball like rolling towards like the library door, or at least like by it. And I remember Zach like dive like this exact. Well, were you like diving towards it, or did you just?
No, I was running towards it, and I was running alongside Cameron, and he had actually stopped, and I tripped over his foot. So he stopped, and I kept going because I wanted to get to the ball first, and I tripped over his foot, and I went face first into the door.
Yeah, and the next thing you know, there was blood.
There was a lot on the brand new playground.
Oh yeah, I totally
Damn.
forgot they really remodeled it.
I'm pretty sure it was like what the third day of it being open
Yeah.
to everyone to use.
Yeah, Zach. Thanks to you, we had to go in. We had to go in early. We had to go back to
I blame
class.
Cameron. He was the one who stopped.
But you were the one that got
It's his
injured.
fault. Because he stopped. Had he not stopped, we would have both gotten to the ball just fine. We would have been okay. But yeah, my only memory of that is tripping, trying to turn myself to bash my shoulder instead of my face, and hitting the corner of my head.
Yeah.
And then waking up to Andy staring at me in the face, going, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No."
No.
So I roll over
Where
because
am
I
I?
felt something going into my eyes. I just thought it was sweat. And no, it was blood. It was blood going into my eyes.
Yeah, and
So I
then,
roll over and it's just dripping onto the concrete. I'm like, man, this sucks.
yeah, no, and then actually, one day, I'm pretty sure like was it Andy the one that I called the teacher over?
Yep. Yeah, he just went, "He's bleeding!" And the teacher just goes white as a ghost. I felt so bad for him.
Oh my god. Yeah, no,
I felt so bad because he was awesome. He was an awesome teacher.
I think I know who you're talking about.
It wasn't the tall one. It was the shorter one with the black beard.
Yep, okay.
Yeah, I will say the tall one was really cool though. He was also really cool.
I had him for reading class.
I can't
he was
remember what I
cool.
had. I think it was math. No, it wasn't math. I only had him for one class. I know that. It wasn't reading.
Let's see. I
can't remember.
Let's see. This was this? What grade was this?
It would have been 6th.
Okay, it was 6th grade. Then I had the female teacher as like my main teacher.
I think I had her for math. That's what I had her for.
Then I had.
'Cause I do remember her.
Oh yeah, doc. And obviously we're not saying any last names.
Right.
And since we only know them by their last names, we really can't say anything.
Yeah. We'll probably find saying the first name because there's like thousands, if not millions, of people with the same name of one name.
Right.
But wait, last name is no.
That's too descriptive.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
I remember also let's see. I don't remember what grade it was. But I remember I want to say it's between like 4th and 6th grade. It was around there. I remember Joey. There was like 2 different Joeys, but I'm pretty sure it was like the taller Joey.
Okay.
Um,
Was he the one that was dating Hannah?
yeah. Yep.
Okay. I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, like I remember he broke something. I genuinely think he broke his leg.
Ooh.
And here's the thing. He didn't want to tell anybody, so like we stayed like it was me and like 4 it was me, him, and like 3 other people. And like we were like late to class. I don't know why they didn't notice, but hey. But and it says Joey didn't want to tell anybody that he broke his leg. He tried Zach, do you remember like it was like by the office? Like if you go like straight past the office, like there was like that staircase to the left.
Oh no.
Yeah. He tried climbing that. With the broken leg.
I
I
need to
remember that.
I need to step away for a minute. I'll be back, y'all.
Alright. But yeah, as a result, yeah, it's safe to say I think he made 1 or 2 flights up. And then yeah, he couldn't, so he told one of us to get a teacher. Well,
I remember that because I think it was mine that had to run down and help carry him to the nurse's office.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Remember when that dude fell through the skylight in that same staircase?
Yeah. I do now. Like,
Yeah. I remember Remember just them putting a piece of plywood over top of the sky, like something fell through it.
Yes, I completely
I
forgot
remember
about that.
Yeah, I remember my mom telling me about that and how so many people were upset that the skylight wasn't properly secured. I'm like, why was he on the roof to begin with? This was after hours, and he
Yeah.
didn't even work there.
Yeah, like,
Skylights are meant to hold up to like wind and rain, not people.
yeah, no. What is this? Mission Impossible? When was he on the roof? like what? Like,
Oh my God.
was there like some secret treasure at our school that we had
Yeah.
no idea about?
Yeah, it's register number 5. It's on the roof.
Oh my god. No. Actually, Zach, that's actually register 6. And then,
I forgot register 5's in the bathroom.
yeah. And then register 7 is in the parking lot. Register
in the parking lot.
the register 8 is behind the store.
Oh, I can make jokes like that because I worked in a grocery store that only had 2 registers.
You know, like we actually have 5 right now. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
Oh.
yeah, it's quite nice.
Hmm.
But I'm trying to think of other like interesting stories that happened in elementary.
Well, I got an interesting story. That same Joey, he's actually recently started dating a girl that lives around here,
Oh, really?
or at least did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's going to college. But yeah, I came across his profile just like I'm friends with him on Facebook, and it said, "Oh, started dating blah." And I clicked on her profile because the name sounded really familiar, and sure enough, she's from around here.
Oh, let me actually look real quick.
Yeah. Then your name's Caitlin.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought the name sounded familiar, and she is going to college somewhere. I don't know if he's going to college, so maybe that's how they met. But I just thought it was kind of cool that he started dating a girl that's from around here. I doubt he remembers me though.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I also remember.
Him and I.
Oh my god, I can't remember who it was. I remember like helping out somebody, with a broken arm, and they were allowed to use the elevator. And
Oh, I remember that.
I hate elevators, and we generally thought I got stuck. So we were like, help! Help! Yeah, ever since then, I refuse to take elevators if I can.
Yeah, I remember seeing that elevator and just always wanting to be in it because I thought it was really cool.
Oh, yeah.
Because literally no one's allowed in it unless you
my
have
God.
a specific reason.
Yeah, I remember in 11th grade, in my world history class, there was somebody that broke their leg, and they needed this was the last period of the day, so they needed help. They needed somebody's help to go and get all the stuff and so they can go to the bus. That was me. So I left like 10 or 15 minutes early every day to help him to his locker, got his stuff, and then left.
Aren't you lucky?
Oh,
Yeah, him and I lost touch after him and Hannah broke up, and I started seeing her for a little bit.
let's see.
So him and I weren't on the best terms.
Me and Joey, we maybe talked once in a while, but we weren't really close. Because as you know, in like elementary school, we all had like our own packs or our groups, and we
Pretty
just
much.
stuck with it. Because I remember mine was with Spencer, Trenton, I think Josiah, and
I wonder how he's been. Him and I used to be really close.
I see him once in a while at work.
Really? So
Yeah.
he still lives around there.
Yeah. And then I think the other one was Michael. Not the extremely tall one. Like he was kind of like shorter, and his last name was like kind of like Italian.
Yep. Okay.
That's like what I'm talking about.
Yep. It was not hard.
Oh no. Also remember Tanner too.
How's he been?
He supposedly owns a business, I think, or something.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember this. He promised me to get. He promised me to give he wanted to give me a Black Ops 2 watch, and he never gave it to me.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, the last time I talked to him, it was because his dad and my dad were working in the same shop.
Oh.
So every day after patrol, because we were both patrols, we would show up to meet our dads, and we're both wearing our sashes. I'm like, oh, I know you.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, that's my dad.
One of my favorite things was that I think it was like 10th to 11th grade. We had to we were allowed to like apply to a shadow like our future career for a day.
Yeah.
And I always wanted to become a history teacher. And so I got, I shadowed a history teacher, obviously. Do you want to guess where I went? It was our
To
school.
the high school.
It was to high school, but let's just say our school's biggest rival, if you know what I mean. Oh, no. On. Yeah, I went there to shadow for a day. And that school and our school had a big rivalry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you should have went there just wearing the school shirt.
No, we actually had to dress nice.
Boring.
Yeah, but the funny part is, we were actually talking with like a couple of students there, like during one of the classes, because it was like a free time, and so they wanted to challenge me and somebody else because I was with somebody else that was also shouting the exact same teacher, and they challenged us to this game that they made, all because we went to. But yeah, no, they challenged us there because we went to that school. And they wanted to reignite that rivalry.
Why can't we just let it die, man? Why can't we all just be friends?
But on the happier note, I did see a couple of old friends that moved away.
Really?
Yeah, it was kind of cool saying hi to them. Like, for example, I saw Tana.
Cool. I actually didn't know he moved schools.
Let's see. I also remember seeing Brian too. I don't think you think that was junior high. I think I don't remember if he went to elementary school or not.
I'm not sure.
I think this
Junior
is his
high
name.
is kind of like iffy because of the fact.
I'm pretty sure that's his name.
It sounds familiar. I might have to look him up.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, did you know that Colin has a child?
Yeah, I did.
I just found out. It just showed up in my feed.
Yeah. He has a kid now.
That's insane.
Yeah. Is he?
I mean, if he's happy, good for him.
Yeah. I remember in elementary school. Oh my god, I remember whenever the cafeteria was too loud, the lunch ladies be like, "Be quiet."
Yeah, they just come out with their pots and pans, just smash them together to make a bunch of noise.
All because we were too loud. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So let's see, Doc. Do you have any school memories?
So here's the thing. Nothing ever interesting happened at my school.
Really?
Ever. Really. It was sad times.
Oh.
Sad times.
Like actually, this is going back to like near the beginning of the podcast.
I do remember him.
Because I remember whenever this was whenever like we were talking about like the football teams and all that. I remember in 11th grade I took broadcasting. It was broadcasting 2 to be exact. And just quickly, broadcasting is essentially just like the school news.
Okay.
But anyway, I had a first period, and because it was like homeroom and then first period, because Doc, because like where we lived, there was 7 periods at the high school, and I think each class
That
was
sounds alright.
yeah, because I know like some places it only has like 4 periods for some reason.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but no, like I'm pretty sure they changed it to back. I'm pretty sure they changed it to 8 periods now. I think.
Yeah.
But anyway, I had it first period, and like we're all just like chilling, just doing our own thing. And the teacher, like he pushed like because like I was with like a group of people, essentially, and he asked us, hey, does anybody want to record like a signing event for like a college, like how like an athlete, like picks like a college to go to. He asked us to record that, and it was happening like the next period. So I'm like, I'm sorry, because like in that class, the only grade is because it was like 4, you had to be in, or at least be involved in any 4 recordings. You can edit. You had just obviously if you were involved in it, that counted.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, sweet, 3 point. And hey, and it lasted like 2 periods. So and literally
It's an easy way of getting out of class.
yeah, because like we were literally just like I was just sitting in the auditorium, just like this is easy, because like the next period was physics. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm gonna take my time. But like editing, like back then I didn't know anything about editing. And I didn't do that, so I literally only took like if somebody needed somebody, I'm like, sign me up. I need a grade. Because like because like it was like 4 grades, and then it was like the halfway point, and then the rest of the other 4, and then that was the end of the marking period. So yeah, that was fun. Also, remember
the fact you only had 4 grades in that whole class is just insane.
Yeah,
to think about.
it's like you said, it was like 4 grades per like marking period, like for each halfway point in the marking period. It was like 4, and then halfway, then the other 4, and then that was the end of the marking period. So if it would be total, technically speaking, there was 32 things I was involved in the whole year, if you want to be technical. Actually, no.
It's still insane to think about, though.
Yeah, because what I remember, one of the things is I had they wanted to do a intro, and so they asked everybody to do a footloose dance, which is like they record like the people's feet dancing. So, and I was wearing red shoes at the time, so when they came on, everybody immediately recognized who it was. And so
I know those feet.
Literally, no, genuinely. I remember this because in the 4th period I had advanced theater arts, and we would practice. We were like doing like rehearsing and stuff like that in the course room, I think, because I think at the time the classroom was, I don't know, something was wrong and we couldn't use the auditorium, so the course room was like the best option, I guess. But we were waiting outside the door so we can go in, and my friend in that class, it was like, "Yo, I saw you on the news this morning with the red shoes."
Back it again with the red shoes.
Yeah. Because like I said, it was just like bright red shoes. Oh my god. I miss that class. I miss that class because like those computers, they were not blocked like on like most websites. I remember
We had access to cool math.
No. We had access
Whoever
to
invented cool math.
No, we had access to Netflix.
Kidding.
I'm not kidding. We were watching Breaking Bad the one day.
That's awesome.
And then I remember me and a couple of the people, we were all playing a shooting game called Crunker, I think is what it's called.
Crunker?
Yeah. Let's see. Actually, I thought it was on. I thought it was like one of the activities. Last time I checked, at least. Yeah. It's literally one of the activities. The Crunker Strike. That's it.
Strike.
That's it. And here's the thing: the teacher did not care. Hey, he was a fun teacher. But yeah, no, he did not pay attention. Because like my main seat most of the time, it was like on like this on like the where like they did the news. And so I remember having my Chromebook, and like I remember this down to a T. I would bring my phone with me because Doc at our school we were not allowed to have our phones because we had to put the phones in the locker.
Yep.
And leave them whole day because like it wasn't one of those where like we were allowed the phones. So I had my phone on me for the first period because I just listened to music and all that while doing last minute homework. I mean, not doing anything because I was a good student who did my homework at home and not last minute. No.
No, you did them last minute.
I did. But yeah, I essentially took it. I took that class as a study hall essentially. But then once the class no, I have one more thing. There was a coffee call that came around in the mornings. And it was like actual like coffee cart. There was coffee, muffins. Oh, it was nice.
You guys had a coffee cart?
Yes. It was amazing.
Y'all were spoiled.
Oh my god. Yeah, because I remember
y'all were spoiled so much.
Yeah, because I remember it came in the middle. They knocked on the door. We all came out. We all went out. We all bought our coffees or muffins, and we went back in. because it costs like money, obviously.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, I always got a coffee, and then once the first period ended, I put my phone in the Chromebook case, and then went to English, was my second period, and then once I was done, I went because our school it has like two buildings, and there was like a bridge connecting. So like I was in the B building, and my third period class was in the A building, so I had to cross the bridge and. Oddly enough, my locker was essentially right outside of my physics class. So I literally just snuck by, just opened my locker, put my phone in, and just went on my merry way.
I always thought it was so insane to think about that we weren't allowed to have our phones with us.
Like here's the thing.
Like in the event if something happening, I'm not going to name what it could or could not be, but in the event. You'd have no way of reaching any type of help in any way.
Yeah. And I hated that.
It's just
because like the crazy part is sometimes they just do random searches.
Yeah. And if they didn't find a phone, like even if you didn't bring your phone with you, if they didn't find a phone, they would go and search you.
Yeah.
It's just insane. Because I got searched one time because they did a random search in my locker, and I didn't have a phone on me at the time because I had just left it at my house on accident. Because this was back when I first got a phone,
Oh yeah.
so I was really bad about keeping track of it. So I would just leave it at home sometimes. They did a random search. They didn't find a phone in my locker. So they came to the class, pulled me out of class, and had me empty all of my pockets, take off my shoes, shake my shoes to make sure they weren't in it, to see if I had my phone on me during class. And I'm like, no, it's at home. Where else would it be?
Oh my god. I don't know why. I unlocked a terrible memory from 7th grade. Okay, Zach, I don't know if you remember this. Do you remember the one day where, like, the announcements broke and it was just, like, a constant beeping?
Oh my god, yes.
Oh my...
Yes, I do.
I just remembered that. Yeah.
I couldn't stand that.
Yeah, dog. So imagine this. Imagine, like, they made an announcement, but then once it ended, it broke. So all you heard a couple seconds was, like, beep, 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 all
Just
day.
constant.
All day.
That's awful.
Favorite part was whenever they would try to make an announcement as the alarm was going off to end class, and it would just be like, please excuse the interruption. That was always just so fun to me because you never heard what they were saying. It was just a sudden beep, and by the time that the beep was done, they were done speaking.
Oh my god!
So nobody had any idea what
which was
that
crazy
person said.
because I remember. Because I remember, like, we had 3 minutes to get to each class in between.
Oh my god! Yeah, I literally had to have one of my teachers. He was the typing teacher. I literally had to have him call down to the health teacher to let her know that I'm on the other side of the building and I cannot make it there in 3 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, because that was ridiculous.
I was showing up to her class like 2 minutes late every single day. And she would always ask me, oh, what took you so long? I'm like, I'm on the other side of the building. What do you want me to do? Run? Because we're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
He started calling her every single day. Like, literally after the bell, he would call her and be like, hey, he's on his way. You have my word. Just to let you know, he's going to be late because he's on the other side of the building. And it was like 3 or 4 days in a row of him just calling the minute the bell rang to let her know that I was going to be late before she was like, okay, I get it. He's going to be late. I never got marked tardy after that because it was so annoying because he's on the top floor, the very top floor, away from the stairs. And the health class was above the gym.
You see, I remember in 10th grade, this was like near the end of the day, I had chemistry. And I had somebody in my class. I think she was like a senior. I think she just had to take chemistry again. But because she did not graduate with my class. But anyway, she like before chemistry, she was in daycare because she had a kid. And that was on the
I forgot the school had to put a daycare in the school because of how many people just ended up pregnant.
Yeah. And so like that was on the very bottom of the B building. And
Yep.
so and the chemistry class was on the top floor of the A building. So
Yep.
you can only imagine, having a kid, that wants to be with you, and she has to leave, go up essentially go across the whole building, cross the bridge, go up another set of stairs, all in. I think at least at the high school they increased it to 5 minutes, but still.
See, I didn't get that luxury.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Take this into consideration. There were so many students getting pregnant that they had to build a daycare.
Yeah. Yeah, because she was always late.
That's wild.
She had kids.
What?
Yeah, exactly. And I genuinely think she got woken up multiple times.
I mean, she didn't really have a choice.
Yeah.
She had a kid.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like that teacher that much. I mean, I liked the class. I mean, I sucked at it, Because I'm gonna be honest, I understood physics more than chemistry. That was just me personally.
I was kind of the same way.
The funny part is, my physics teacher was my homeroom teacher that previous year, because I had physics in 11th grade, and then I had him for homeroom in 10th grade. So I already knew him. Oh my god, no, I remember this so vividly, and it's bullshit. So, no, okay, so we had state testings. And so in 10th grade, we had, they had like a fall test that most people will take, and then the spring test that most people will take. You would just schedule at a random time, one of those days. And so I had a class that was dedicated to learning what was going to be on those tests. And that was in the fall. So, you would think I would take it in the fall, right?
Mm-hmm.
No,
in spring. That's what makes the most sense.
Yeah, I took it in spring. And the funny part is, my teacher in that class, it was me and one other person. He was like, "What are you guys doing here?" We were not scheduled to take the test. He was shocked. Yeah, safe to say, I didn't pass the state testings. Can't believe I'm about to say this. Thank God for COVID.
What? Oh, you got an automatic pass.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. And that's the only time COVID is useful.
That's wild.
Oh my god. So many fun things.
So what did your school do for COVID?
Me or him?
Actually both.
Doc, do you want to go first?
Oh, they basically just threw us into Zoom and called it a day.
Yeah.
That's literally all they did. They sent us home and Zoom.
Yeah, it's pretty much same, but instead of Zoom, for us it was Google Meets.
Oh my god. Yeah, we didn't have that because we didn't even have laptops until my junior year. So they sent home we had to walk down to our bus stop, collect a binder of all these things that the teachers put together, and it was literally pass or fail. If you wrote an answer, it was counted as right. So you could put down anything and it was right. And as long as you filled it out, you passed. If you didn't fill it out, you failed. Simple. So, knowing that it didn't matter what I wrote, I just wrote down the stupidest answers I could think of. I started off doing everything right, and then once I got to chemistry and math and biology and all that other stuff, I just got lazy. So I started writing down these stupid answers like dad jokes and one chemistry question. It had a multi-step answer. So there was an answer, you explain the answer, and then you explain why you're right. So, I put down on the first one, Jesus. And the second one, Jesus. And the second one, the third one I put down because Jesus is always the answer. So when I got back to class my junior year, we turned in our notebooks. And the very first day, my chemistry teacher walks up to me and he was like, "Why?" He was like, "Why didn't you put down any answers that were correct?" And I was like, "Because they are correct." And he just goes, "You're lucky this is pass or fail because none of the answers you gave were correct." Because I intentionally took the answers from different questions and put them into different spots just to mess with him. Because that Jesus one was the very last question in the whole packet that he gave out. So I intentionally just rearranged the answers and he was like, "You got it right. It was just in the wrong order." And I'm like,
"Oh my god.
Thank you for noticing."
I remember
and I still passed.
Oh my god. No, that reminds me. I remember one time COVID happened, in my world history class, which by the way, my favorite teacher of all time. Love that guy. He like every year for his classes, he had this thing called a cathedral project. He would give everybody a random cathedral, and you had to make like a 2 or 3 page essay about it. You need to make like one of those like paintings that you see in like churches. I don't like stained glass. Okay. You had to make that. Yeah. You had to make like an outline of the actual cathedral itself, and like 1 or 2 other things, as like this huge project for a huge grade. And the funny part is, COVID happened, and that was not graded.
Wow.
Did you even do it?
Actually, yeah, because he dedicated like a whole week in class to doing it. And like the funny part is, I always remember this too. Like I said, I was in broadcasting, and this was like the weekend. This was like the week before they started closing down the schools. So this was like Thursday, Friday, and then they closed the schools like Monday or Tuesday. So and so like so our teacher asked us to record what was called the Cheesy Senior Photo Winner. which was hosted by that world history teacher, the one I had for the cathedral project. But the winner got a block of cheese.
Yep.
It was
I don't remember that one, but I remember him doing it in other years because I always found it funny that the cheesiest photo gets a block of cheese.
Yeah. So we went to record, and he was in the suspension room, just watching over the students. And so we recorded all that because it was me and like 3 other people, and we were all talking generally for like 30 to 40 minutes about COVID and all that, and how it started to shut down all this, like everything, like the NBA games and stuff like that. And
it was insane what got shut down.
And the thing that always stuck with me was that he said that he would not be surprised if we're shut down the next week. Guess what? Yeah, the next week. Yep. He called it.
Should have put money on it.
Because it was also that exact same day. I just finished doing the huge play for Advanced Theater Arts, and we were having a party. That was the last thing I remember in that class. and then we were shut down. Yeah. I low-key miss acting. That was fun.
Yeah, my last memory in school, we had a rumor that we were gonna get shut down, but no one made it like legitimate. Because the last class of the day, we're just basically just packing up to go home because it was like the last 10 minutes, and teacher looks up and he just goes, "Well, you guys don't have class for the next 2 weeks." We're like, "Oh, that's awesome!" And
Let's go.
2 weeks turned into 3 weeks, and then 3 weeks turned into a month.
Yeah.
And then a month turned into, "Hey, we're done for the year."
Yeah. Oh my god, no, like
such a weird feeling.
Yeah, because like another thing with that teacher, like every Friday I think he would put on like a random video. Like I know it's gonna be you. Once in a while he put on Jimmy Kimmel. and it was just like, it was mainly around like Halloween when he did that, because like I guess there was like a trend going around parents eating children's candy from Halloween just to see the reaction. Yep.
Yep, just telling the kids he ate the Halloween candy.
I remember this. The one time they did a it was, I don't think it should be killed, but they did there was a Saturday Night Live skit that they did. And like this was during like Trump's first one as president, and whenever they're trying to impeach him. And And so they did this whole skit about them trying to impeach Trump, but they were coming up with like the most random things. And then out of nowhere, like they had like Miles Garrett, like the guy that hit the other player in the head with the helmet.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know. I heard about that.
Yeah, no, they had him come in and be like, "I have no idea why I'm here." I saw somebody didn't have a helmet on, so I tried to put it on for him. And it was so, oh my god, it was so hilarious. Oh my god, I love that class because like we had him like the last period too. Hey, he said we were his favorite 7th period class of all time.
I can't remember. So whenever you mentioned SNL, I started thinking of this one comedian. I don't remember his name. He had this one skit from Kill Tony that just went absolutely viral. It's like, I'm not stupid, but I like rocks. I saw a clip of him the other day because he's actually on SNL now. And he was like, so when you guys Cam Patterson, that's what it is. Oh, he's so funny. But he was like, "What are you guys gonna let me say the N-word?" Oh, and he was the one other dude, the one who does like the newscaster skit all the time. He was like, "You can't say that; you'll get fined." And he just goes, "I'll pay it." And then the dude just goes, "It's like $30,000." He was like, "All right, that's fine. You'll pay it." Oh, it's so much funner when you see it.
Oh my god, I found it. I found the exact video.
Oh.
That's what I watched.
Oh, I'm gonna see if I can find that one.
Oh my god. This shit was hilarious. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was the weekend update. That's what it is.
I miss school. The only thing I hate was just waking up at like 6:30 in the morning every day.
That was always insane. Just waking up at that early
We
in
had
the
to
morning
eat
just to go to
lunch
school.
at 10 a.m.
Yeah, that's insane. Our lunch is 10 a.m.
Fuck, that's breakfast.
Literally. But then again, at the same time, it does kind of make sense because it is halfway through the day.
Yeah.
In a weird roundabout way.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But still, that was just so annoying. But hey, I'll admit, some of the lunch's food, they were so good.
Dude, the pizza, the mini corn dogs.
Oh no! The mozzarella sticks that they had.
Oh, you mean the actual like long like cheesy breadsticks?
Yes.
Those things were so good.
Oh my god.
I've been trying because I know that I saw it on TikTok a couple of years ago. There's actually a website that the schools buy the food from, so you can literally buy the exact food. I can't remember the name of it, but I've been trying to find it for like a hot minute now.
Oh my god.
It's literally the place that schools buy the food from. So you can literally just buy the exact food you ate in school. It's so cool.
You know, because there was General Tso's.
See, I never really liked Chinese food. So
really? Okay.
I never really got that one.
Okay, do you remember the mashed potato bowls? Where they actually stuffed it in the bowl?
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh.
That's the scene I'm talking about.
Let's see, Doc. Did you guys have any like good lunches while you were in school?
So depends on, because like I think the best lunch we got was in, again, junior high was like the best years. They just outright bought us Mountain Mike's pizza every day.
Oh my god.
Because you still had choices, right? You can either get like a chicken sandwich or
the generic
shit, right?
Yeah.
But then but then you always have the choice of just getting a slice of Mountain Mike's pizza
Wow.
rather than everything else. Yeah.
Because I remember like at the junior high and high school, for us, like it was like a huge cafeteria, and there was like sections, like there was like a pizza section, there was like a section for like chicken patties and stuff like that, and like pork ribs. Oh, they were so good.
Dude,
Lucky
that is the
bastard,
one thing
what?
I miss about that junior high was just the fact it was cafeteria, kitchen, cafeteria, and the dead center was just buffet.
Yes.
Get whatever you want. It was so cool. It was so cool.
Hey, Doc. Did you say something?
No.
No. No. Because like the also part is in high school, because like they were separated into like 3 lunches. There was like A lunch and then B lunch and then C lunch. I was always lucky. I always had either A lunch or B lunch. So
And how's that lucky?
Because it was fresh food essentially. It was hot.
Oh yeah, you weren't in the scraps.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense. I was always B lunch. I always ended up in B.
Because I think one year I had
never
A,
understood why.
and then one year I had B, but then senior, COVID. But,
Yeah, because I only went to the junior high. I never went to high school. But
yeah.
with years I was there, I was in B.
Oh my god, man.
Never
Because
understood why.
I'm trying to think of other like good things they had for lunches. The one I remember, the one thing I hated there, which a lot of people loved, the walking tacos.
The what? The walking tacos? Like your
didn't
tacos
like
walk
that.
to you? What?
What?
I'm
Do you not
Wait,
know
hold
what a
on.
walking taco is?
No, I don't.
This guy's crazy.
Oh my god. Okay. Think of a taco.
Okay.
You got your meat, your cheese, sour cream, lettuce, whatever you want in it.
Right.
Nothing to the shell. Imagine the shell is just a bag of Doritos.
Oh. Okay, I know what that is. Okay.
Yeah. What really made me mad was the walking tacos were always made with the low fat, like low calorie Doritos, so they always tasted terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, out here in California, they did not give 2 shits about whether something was low fat or not.
You know, for
They
how
just, like-
strict some of your guys' laws are, that's pretty insane.
At least out here where I live, they don't give 2 shits at all.
How big was your graduating class?
Oh, well, technically speaking, if I stayed at the first high school, it would have been pretty big, but I didn't. I went to a different high school and ended up in a smaller school.
Hmm.
So I mean,
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so I by far had the biggest graduating class.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, because
Where I moved to, they didn't care what we ate. We pretty much just ate whatever. It didn't matter if it was low fat. They had energy drinks for sale. They were literally selling Mountain Dew Kickstarts for sale in the cafeteria.
dude, that would be
It
fucking
was awesome. But the annoying part is you couldn't take it to class with you. You had to finish it before the start of class because the only thing you were allowed to have was water in a clear bottle. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah, like, I'm kind of glad that we graduated because the next year they started implementing like the rules that you need like clear backpacks and stuff like that. I mean, for me personally, I never used backpacks in the first place. I'm gonna be honest. I just stuff all my homework into my Chromebook case and went home with it. Hey, very easy. Didn't have to. I don't have to carry home my Chromebook. Oh my god,
I
no.
always used a drawstring.
Yeah. I'm using drawstring mainly for summer. Whenever I went down to the IM field and play football.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I always used a drawstring because I didn't like how big and bulky the backpacks were. So I always just used a drawstring because it held everything I needed.
I remember in 7th grade, I was actually in student council. That sucked.
No fond memories of that. Just all sucked.
The only memory I remember, actually, I have two separate memories. The one, this is like, do you remember there was like that day where like we spent the whole day outside? They had like activities on both tracks.
Yeah, Harvest Day.
Yeah, it was that. Yeah, like the student council helped with that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you poor thing.
Yeah, and then the other thing I remember was that we had to sell lollipops in the mornings. So I had to go up, not eat breakfast, and we had to sell lollipops whenever the students came up.
That sucked.
Yeah, let's just say I never joined student council again. Because I'm gonna be honest, I did enjoy myself too. It was just not for me.
That's fair. And my earliest memory of Harvest Day was I went to hang out with one of my friends, Alyssa. You remember her?
I think.
Not M, D.
I think, yeah.
Okay. I went to hang out with her, and I had enough, what was it? Lion loot paw points?
Oh,
something?
yeah.
Yeah, that was the stupidest thing ever.
Oh my god.
I had enough to go, and then girlfriend didn't, so she couldn't go. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll hang out with her. And she was like, oh, okay, that's fine, I know her. And then I get back in at the end of the day, and she was like, you cheated on me. And I'm like, I told you about it. You were okay with it. What do you mean?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, she was not fun.
Yeah, I remember being very tired that day.
I don't blame you.
Because I don't remember if we had to set up everything, but I do remember staying like after everybody left.
To help clean it up, yeah.
Yep.
That would make sense.
Let's see. And
My
then,
favorite part was pieing the teachers. That was always fun.
Yeah, like another thing, like I never liked. Is like, do you remember like how they designate like each student to like a level, because you had like level 1 and level 2, and then like academic.
Yep.
Oh my, that was so dumb. Because I remember in 7th grade they actually put me in level 1. And then
I don't think I ever made it past 2, man. Don't feel bad.
No. Okay, I actually then I made to then 8th grade I went to level 2 for the rest of my time, except for 11th grade, where for history and English I went up to level 3. Which, by the way, 0 difference. The only thing was a little bit more homework. A little bit more homework. And it was also funny because
that's insane.
It was like I also enjoyed those classes way more because I knew a lot more people in the academic classes. So I knew like everybody essentially.
Yeah, that whole grading thing it always made me feel stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, oh, you're level 1. Great.
Yeah.
That makes me feel wonderful. Well, everyone else is like academic, level 3, level 2.
Yeah.
I'm 1. Great.
Listen, I'm kind of curious, Doc. Did you have anything like that in your schools?
Not to my knowledge.
No. Okay.
Again, my school is uneventful. I don't know.
Yeah. It's actually like
yeah. My new school, the only difference in between like levels was regular and college prep, and college prep was entirely elective because it is just classes that you would see in a college classroom.
Yeah.
And it was entirely up to you if you wanted to even take them.
Yeah, because like I remember in 10th grade because I asked my teacher, "Hey, do you think I can move up to academic for my 11th grade year?" Because I just wanted something new. I wanted like a little challenge. And he said, "Yeah." So
Psycho.
So he signed me up for level 3 or academic, and like I said, literally the only thing that was different was it was just a bit more homework. That was it. Because
It's still insane to think about. There's no difference except for the amount of homework.
oh no, also even though I didn't have a history class my senior year, I did have English, which I was also in level 3, and that was fun online. Yeah, I also remember I also took a public speaking class too. So I now know how to talk in front of people. Just like right now.
Oh, that's actually. Well, I mean, you can't see any of us, so it's pretty hard to imagine us in our underwear.
Yeah. Hey, as I said, like I always said this, like, cause obviously I have a speech problem, and so that's kind of why I took like the broadcasting, theater arts, public speaking, just so I can further improve myself speaking in front of people.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Did they ever actually tell you to do that? Is just imagine everyone's in their underwear, or was that just?
I've never heard that.
Stereotype?
That was
No.
That the only place I ever actually heard that was in SpongeBob. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No. They
What
do.
are you doing, dude?
Let's see. I'm pretty sure the closest they told us, like I do remember, like in like 9th grade, which was like the start of my acting career. You know, I'm not buying or anything. No. No. No, I remember in
That's
ninth.
brag, but
Yeah, I remember in my 9th grade class, she taught like you know, if you're feeling like nervous, like while you're on stage, like to think of like these things, and like I think the main thing was like to like try and picture like your friends and family instead of random strangers. Because
I can understand that because you'd be more comfortable speaking to your family.
Yeah, because imagine this. Imagine doing a podcast, but with two random people that you've never met. Wouldn't that make you feel a bit nervous?
Well, you kind of threw me into that one time.
No.
Soul.
Okay, to be fair, I'm pretty sure you knew them for a while.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, no.
I actually can't remember.
Yeah, because like
they had him as a guest one time.
The one, like I remember in my advanced theater arts class in 11th grade, we had like a big like thing where we had to learn like the different methods of acting. The only main one I remember, it gives you the most raw emotion, but it's also the most painful. Because like this method goes that if you want to get the most authentic like reaction, all that, like for example, if you're doing like a emotional scene, for example, you think of like a emotional moment in your life, like for example, somebody dying. So if you think about that, naturally you're gonna be sad, and thus will give a better acting. I can't.
Yeah, I've heard of that before.
Yeah.
I think it was. Yeah, I was watching an episode of Ridiculousness, and Michael B. Jordan was the guest star, and he was talking about how his director told him to do the same thing, and he was just his first thought was just his mom dying.
Yeah.
It's terrible to laugh at, but it was just so funny.
Because like I said, it gives you the best like acting, but remember, like as I said, like if it's for like emotional scenes and all that, it really hurts you because you bring up like painful memories.
You gotta imagine something that either didn't happen or will happen eventually.
Yeah. I mean, for me personally, I tried doing like it might sound kind of like psychotic. I did use that method the most because like they taught us like taught us like 3 or 4 acting methods, and that was the only one I remember.
Alright, that is a little psychotic. That's the only one you remember.
Yeah. But hey,
I'm worried about you, man.
Thank you. But hey, I remember
You're not welcome, that's a bad thing.
Oh. You know, I remember like the big grade. This is like I remember sending you the video of that play I did.
Yep.
Yeah.
I watched it. It was awesome.
Oh my god. I remember.
My favorite part about you telling me about that is just the fact you had to go to class wearing the costumes.
Yeah, no,
Was it lunch? I remember you
no,
had to
no,
go into school
no,
wearing it.
because this is what happened. This was like the day by the whole day. So like we went in, we went to homeroom, so we can check in essentially, and then we had to immediately go to the theater arts room. So then we can go over to the junior high because that was where everything was. We got changed. We rehearsed a little bit, set up mics. Which, by the way, I didn't have a mic because they were limited, so I had to talk loud.
And here we are.
Yeah. Yeah. No. And so as a result, we performed on the, I think it was the ninth graders first, and so we did that. And then we took our costumes off. And then we went to lunch. Then we went back to the theater arts room, went back to the junior high, change, perform for the 8th graders, and then we went back to the high school to end the day.
See, I thought you went into class or into lunch or something wearing the costume.
No. Maybe some people did, but I did not.
I wouldn't know. I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I left after 8th grade.
Yeah, no. But yeah, no, hey, that was fun because literally the whole day, I just acted. And I also saw, some old teachers because, before, I think it was either before lunch or after, after we performed for the 8th graders, we were allowed to just, visit, any teacher that we wanted. Just to say hi and all that. I mean, to be fair, the main teacher that we all wanted to see was not there because she just had a baby.
Oh.
Yeah, because it was our 9th grade acting teacher. But since she wasn't there, I went to my 8th grade reading teacher.
Why?
I don't know. I always liked him. He was cool.
That's fair.
Gotta be honest.
Yeah.
Well, I'd rather visit him than my homeroom teacher that year. Well, when I was in 8th grade.
I'll actually say my 8th grade homeroom teacher wasn't all that bad.
Mine was horrible.
He was the science teacher. He was cool.
Mine was the math teacher.
Ugh.
Oh,
I'm so sorry for you.
Do you want to guess which one it is?
I have a feeling I know exactly who it was.
I'll give you a hint. She carried a big cup everywhere she went.
Yep.
Yep. That was my homeroom teacher.
Always drank that apple cider vinegar water drink whatever before lunch because it helps digestion.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I did not like her.
There was one time she was carrying it. She went to write on the board and she spilled it all over the floor, so the whole class just reeked of apple cider vinegar. I couldn't stand it. I hated every second of that class.
I remember for the state testings, we were all assigned to our seats and all that because we were set diagonal, so it was not diagonal, we're looking into the backs of people. Yeah. And I remember my friend at the time, which I still talk to once in a while. I don't think you know him. Logan. It wasn't the one with the earrings. It was a different Logan.
Oh, okay. Because whenever you said that, I immediately thought of him.
I know. That's why I said that. Well, it's not him. It was a different Logan. But before we saw it, he farted in his row. It was so bad that the whole row had to be evacuated for a couple minutes.
Please evacuate while it dissipates.
Yes, they literally got up and they're like, "All right, we're just gonna take a couple minutes."
What did that man eat?
I don't
That
know.
it was that bad.
I don't remember. I love that man though.
Oh, that's insane.
Because I remember like that same year because they were doing a random they were gonna do a random search like as soon as we walked in,
Yep.
and he had his vape on him.
Oh my god.
And like I said, this was in the morning before we even entered the school, so he had no way of hiding it. So we all told him, "Good luck, and we'll see you later."
See you on the other side.
Yeah, and so you know we all went through, and you know all was good. You know we all sat down at our lunch at the table. Ian, he actually came through. He put the vape in his belt buckle.
Oh,
so
that's
when it
smart.
beeped, yeah.
It's just my belt buckle.
Oh.
That is. I hate to say that, but that is genius.
Right? Great man. Oh my.
No, what's really annoying and actually kind of messed up. When they did searches at the school I went to, they had a metal detector. And for all of us career center kids, we were wearing belt buckles, boots
Oh yeah.
that had metal rings on it. So whenever he got the metal detector, he was like, it won't pick up wires and bras, it won't pick up belt buckles, it won't pick up your laces or anything like that. It's just gonna detect this. So you guys should be good. Well, he got a metal detector, started doing random searches. Like 8 people had to be pulled in to the principal's office, and they had to be strip searched by the nurse one by one because they couldn't figure out where it was beeping. Because you want to know what? My boot set it off. My belt buckle set it off. Some girl's bra set it off. And after that, that metal detector simply disappeared. We don't know where it went.
Very suspicious.
Yeah, they literally made us strip down to our underwear, and they searched through all of our clothing. And all the guys had to squat and cough.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I never had to do that.
I shouldn't have had to do it.
Yeah, no, it
Because
was...
he got a metal detector that detects metal, and you want to know what's on a belt buckle and on a boot?
Metal.
Metal.
Like, oh my...
You want to know what's inside of a bra?
Metal.
Metal.
Like, you can't make this shit up.
That went away. No. You want to know what you can't make up?
What?
It was the end of my senior year. It was like 30 minutes before we all left. They installed halos, which are vape detectors.
Oh, yeah.
So if it goes off, it'll alert the principal on his phone as to which bathroom and where it was, which bathroom and when. So like 9, 10, 11 people all got called down to the principal's office in the last 30 minutes of school because they got caught with a vape.
Oh my god. I remember...
It was like literally revolving door, just one after, just Brian down to the principal's office. 2 minutes later, Matt's to the principal's office. 2 minutes later, a revolving door.
I remember, they actually completely shut down the bathroom for a couple of days because of the vaping bomb.
They did that to us too. They shut down one of the bathrooms, then they had to have us sign out a key to use it. And the one time, there was this dude that signed out the bathroom, and the bathroom right after. I walked in literally right after he left. And I started sitting there. I was waiting like 10, 15, 20 minutes even. And the principal walked through, and by all means, I love that man to death. He's amazing. He walked through, and he was like, "You waiting on the bathroom?" I'm like, "Yeah." "How long have you been waiting for?" "Oh, like 20 minutes. He throws me his keys and says, "Go use the other one." I'm like, "Do I have to sign this out?" And he was like, "No, I trust you." I'm back 2 minutes later. I locked it up. I hand him the keys. I'm like, "Hey, thanks. I really need to go." He's like, "Don't mention it." And you didn't go there. I'm like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "You didn't use that bathroom. This stays between us."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Dude,
Yeah,
you
because
are awesome."
because like that bathroom that closed for us was in the B building, and the fucked up part is that was the only bathroom in that building. So if you need to use the restroom, you had to walk across the bridge to the A building, and use the restroom there.
Yeah, because you guys have a sky bridge. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Well, no, we don't have
What?
a separate building.
Hi, Doc. Later.
Bye-bye.
But yeah, no, like the vaping problem gone so bad.
It got so bad. And what's even worse is people started destroying the bathroom. What's even weirder is it was narrowed down to 2 people, and they couldn't do anything about it because they actually had no idea it was just those 2, because there were other people in the bathroom.
Yeah.
So instead of blaming all of them, they had to blame just 2 of them, but they couldn't do that because other people were in there with them.
Oh my god.
There was broken mirrors, the sink was busted, it wasn't letting water out, the stall doors were ripped off, the urinals were broken, and they spent like $1,300 to repair the bathroom, and that was the one you had to sign the key out for, so that way they knew who went in, who went out, and if anything was broke, knew who it was.
Yeah,
It was insane.
I remember in 9th grade for my civics class, the one day, somebody kicked the door stopper thing down the hall. I forget if it was on action or either way. Nope. Like he wanted to know who it was, but nobody would confess. I didn't know who it was, so I didn't even know who it was. That lasted a week. He literally, he made it so that we were not allowed to do a review game the whole semester because of it. Because nobody confessed for that long.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Ooh. I have a story for you.
Oh yeah, what's up?
So, this was before we got the new principal, the one I really liked.
Yeah.
She was horrible. She did not know how to be a principal. It was terrible. So, we had this issue.
Yo, guys.
Hi, Kevin.
I'm here for the podcast.
You're like 2 hours late.
Okay, in my defense, I'm at work, so.
Go back to work.
In my defense, get a better job.
Yeah, alright. I love you guys, bye.
Love you.
Big guy, but anyway.
So we had this big issue where someone was actually sneaking weed into the school. It gets even better. So, nobody knew who it was. They just knew that someone was supplying it because multiple people were having it found in their lockers. Because we were literally calling in drug dogs to sniff out lockers.
Oh, yeah.
So, as a way of keeping it anonymous, they all passed out papers, and we had to write down the name of who we knew it was, if we knew who it was. If you didn't know who it was, just leave it blank. We all had to write down the name of who we knew it was, and just wait. And we turned it back into the teacher. You folded it up so that way no one could see what you wrote, if you wrote anything at all. Even if you didn't write anything, you just folded it up, put it in there, so that way, if anyone saw, everyone wrote something, and nobody knows who it was, blah, blah, blah. I overheard one of the teachers. This was like 2 days after it happened. Like 300 people all wrote the same name.
Oh my god!
Multiple grade levels.
Oh my god.
All wrote the same name. You want to know who it was?
Who?
The principal's son.
Oh my god.
They had like 80 blank pieces of paper, but all the rest all had the same name.
Let's see, did you leave it blank, or did you know who it was?
I legitimately had no idea who it was, so I left it blank.
Okay. Oh my god.
I had no idea it was even going on until they mentioned it, because I just didn't pay attention to anything that was going on in school most times. So I ended up leaving it blank, but literally everyone that knew who it was knew it was him. And magically, he went to a different school. I don't know what happened.
Oh, I mean, that's very odd.
Yeah, he didn't get any type of trouble for it. He just and went to a different school. It was so weird.
Yeah, it's very odd. I don't know why. Like, it's very weird.
It was so funny.
Like, I came in one day and he was just gone. I don't know.
Yeah, he just disappeared. It was so weird.
It just happened at random. Oh my god. No, I remember.
The only reason I knew that happened is because my locker was next to the teacher's lounge, and I had to run out to my locker to get a textbook because I forgot to bring it to class.
Oh my god.
And they left the door open. And they were just talking.
And
then I found out who it was.
I remember, for my American Studies class in 10th grade, we had to bring our textbooks. If we didn't, we'll get written up.
See, thankfully, none of my teachers were like that, except for my reading teacher. If you didn't, like, she assigned us a book to read. If you didn't bring that book, you immediately got a 0 for the day.
Oh my god.
And it sucked.
Yeah, because
and then you had to borrow a book just to read in class.
Yeah, because I remember like that teacher, like the beginning of the year, he was super strict and all that. But then he had surgery and it was out for a couple weeks. And when he came back, I swear to God, he was a total different person. Because,
well, I mean, depending on what the surgery was, it could have been something that gave him like a second lease on life type of thing.
I don't remember what it was. I do remember it was like he was out for a long time. But like when he came back, like he was like a lot nicer, and like actually, I remember it's like I said, like we the coffee call came out in the mornings, and I had that class 3rd period. And so, like, no, it's either 2nd or 3rd. Either way, like a lot of times before like a big test, he would actually buy the whole class like anything on the cart. Like if you wanted like a coffee.
That's insane.
Yeah. And like I said, he did that a couple times. And like
yeah, it was definitely something bad.
Yeah. Because I remember one time, like this was like the first week of school. I had Colin actually in my class, and he didn't bring his book 1 or 2 times. I think Colin got a detention. I could be wrong.
Detention over a book.
I could be wrong. It was either detention or it was just written up.
I can kind of understand right of. I can't really understand the detention for it.
But either way, yeah, that was like how like bad it was. But yeah, like I said, and then like he was gone for a long time, because like long time. I think he was gone for like I think it was like 2-3 months maybe.
Yeah, it was definitely something bad.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was, because I remember we had a substitute teacher, like it was like the same teacher the whole time. Cool guy. He remember he brought in like foreign coins one day. Because I think
really?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure he brought in like a Jamaican coin. I think. Yeah, it was cool. But yeah, and then he came back, and hey, as I said, I actually still see him at work, and he remembers me.
What a memorable face you have.
Yeah. Yeah, because like I was good. Like I was a goody good tissues. I never got in trouble. I was always nice to everybody. And yeah, very rarely I didn't like a teacher. I think there was 1, maybe 2 times where I just hated the teacher. And conveniently enough, they were both math teachers.
See, I didn't really like most of my math teachers except one. That's only because she taught what they called Math 4, which was... It was basically like a necessity class. Like, they taught you how to do taxes, taught you how to write out a check, taught you how to budget. It was a really good class. And it was the only one that I actually got a in. It's the only one.
Yeah, no, like, yeah, like, the first math teacher I didn't like, it was that homeroom teacher I had in 8th grade. Because here's the thing, the main reason why, if you even whispered in her class, she would yell at you.
That's insane.
I remember whenever it was like the state testings, we were all done. Like we were done for like an hour or two. And so like we were allowed to talk and all that. So we were talking and my friend whispered something. Next thing you know, I hear a yell across the room, "Get back to your seats and shut up!"
Oh my god.
I'm not. And the next thing you know, she said, "If you guys talk, I will write you guys up." All because
that is insane.
all because he whispered. I'm not kidding. And then then the next one was actually my 9th grade math class. And the funny part is, I actually had 2 math teachers. The first one, she left like a couple weeks because I think she was going to like a new school, and so they had to obviously give like all of her classes to another class, to like another teacher. So I had 2, but it was mainly 1. But that teacher, I don't know, like she was not fun at all. I don't know what it is with like math teachers.
See, that was the only math teacher I actually liked because it was a class that actually did good.
Yeah, because like I don't know if you noticed this, but do you notice that like every like subject, like the teachers have like a certain like stereotype? I guess is probably the best way to put it.
Pretty much.
Because like for me personally, history, all my teachers I loved. I'm not kidding.
There's only one teacher from my high school experience I didn't like, and that was my reading teacher. Even though I fell asleep in her class all the time, and I even admitted that to her after I had graduated, because I was picking up my yearbook because I was like, it's like the senior gift is the school gives you a yearbook for free instead of paying like $75 for.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was always insane. But yeah, as like the senior gift is you get a free yearbook. So I didn't have to pay for it my senior year, and I was picking it up, and she was not my teacher that year. So I could basically say whatever I wanted. And I was like, I fell asleep in your class a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. And she was like, I had a feeling, but I could never catch you doing it. And after that, I started liking her a little bit more.
Yeah, no, like for me personally, all my history teachers have been very cool. Like I said, like my world studies teacher is probably my favorite teacher of all time, because the way he taught the classes was so fun, and like every review game, it was so unique. The one, it was a golfing one, where
Golf.
it was the students versus him, the teacher, and so we would answer a question. If we answered right, like 3 or 4 students will come up and they will shoot. They will like try to get a hole in one to get a point, because like it was like one of those it was just like little like golf courses that you just shoot straight. And like there was like another one where we had to like get into like 5 or 6 groups, and we had to name a country. Well, name ourselves a country. And so we answer questions, and then every question we move forward, and then we could choose like a mystery reward, essentially. And I remember the one reward, it was a nuke. And do you want to know what the nuke? Do you want to know what the nuke did?
Got rid of homework for the rest of the year?
No, it set back one team's points to 0. And
that's evil.
And we got
so
it.
Evil.
And my group got it. Like it got the nuke. Oh my god.
Who'd you use it on?
I don't remember. Like I remember like the group of people, but I don't remember like what they named themselves.
Uh-oh.
You know, because like we were like all like talking, and we're like, okay, guys, who should we use it on? Because
That's insane.
it's
though.
it's like I said, like the way he taught it was so fun, and like he was generally cool. And oh my god, yeah, and then like I said, my American Studies teacher was cool. My civics teacher was cool. My 8th grade history teacher was, I mean, he was probably my least favorite, but eh. And then my geography teacher, she was cool. Science teachers, science teachers were hit or miss for me.
I can understand that.
Yeah, because like, my 7th grade one was my homeroom teacher actually, and she retired the next year. I remember that.
Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, like she was fun. She was fine, I guess. And then 8th grade, who? Oh, 8th grade was fun. 9th grade was fun. 10th grade was chemistry, which I didn't like the teacher. But to be fair, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what the hell happened. But my sister had his wife as a teacher. I don't know what I don't know what my sister did to his like in like his wife's class whenever she was in high school, but she despised my sister. I'm not kidding. A couple of years like after my sister graduated, she actually worked as a lunch lady at the high school. I actually saw my sister a couple times. It was fun. But every single time she saw my sister, she gave her the death stare. I don't know what the hell my sister did.
That is hilarious.
You know, but you know, like he was just weird, I guess is the best way to put it. I don't know. Because I gotta be honest, chemistry was not fun to me.
It's not fun to most people.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest.
Let's be honest here.
I personally enjoyed physics more. I don't know why. I found it easier to understand, which is weird because I guess most people understand chemistry more. But anyway, you know,
Chemistry is an easier subject to learn because of the fact everything is stable. Physics can change.
Yeah,
it's a weird concept, but once you start getting into like gravity and distance from the center of the Earth, the physics can change because like the clock in the International Space Station actually ticks faster than it does on Earth.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
It's a really weird concept because when they made the International Space Station, the clocks in it are actually designed to tick faster to match the speed of Earth. Because if you take that same clock and bring it down to Earth, it ticks way faster because time actually moves faster in space. It's really weird.
Wow, okay. I actually didn't know that.
All physics. It has nothing to do with chemistry.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. I genuinely understood physics more, and it's probably just because I joined that class more because I knew the teacher, because like I said earlier, I had him for homeroom the previous year. So I already knew him.
Yeah.
And so like he also allowed me to sit at those like big tables on the outside of the classrooms. Yeah, but that was amazing. I didn't have to worry about desk space at all.
Just sit at a giant table.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then
my favorite teacher of all time would have been my math teacher, if I'm being totally honest.
Yeah.
And what's even weirder is my ex hated her. Wanna know why?
Why?
She thought the teacher had the hots for me.
Oh my god.
Which, now, looking back, I can kind of understand it because immediately after like the day after I graduated, I got her phone number, I got her Snapchat. I kind of understand where she was coming from.
Oh my god, that's great.
But she's married now, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. You know, like my English teachers were, I mean, all of them were fun. I'm trying to remember who my English teacher was for 7th grade. I remember my reading teacher. Were they just... Oh, no, I remember now. Okay, I'll be honest, I only remember her. I have no recollection of her classes. Wait, no, I do. The only thing I remember, it was that day where, like, the announcements broke. And it was just a constant beeping. so
Yep.
So, like, her like, things, her whole, like, thing that they just changed.
I really couldn't do anything that involved talking.
My 8th grade English teacher was cool. My 9th grade teacher... I'm trying to remember who it was again. Oh, yeah, no. She was cool. I guess apparently she was a counselor before she became an English teacher, which is cool, I think.
What kind of transition is that?
I don't know. I remember she was a counselor. 10th grade.
That's an insane transition, though.
10th grade, she was cool. 11th grade was probably my favorite English. No, is he 11th or 12th was my favorite English teachers. They were both tied, I think. Because I had a lot of fun in both, oddly enough. Because they both knew how to talk. I guess read. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, and like the funny part is, I still see my 12th grade English teacher. Like I saw her like once or twice, and she still.
Does she remember you?
Actually, yes.
That's insane.
Yeah.
What's even more insane is it's been almost 5 years since we graduated.
Oh my god.
We're halfway to a 10-year reunion.
Oh my god.
You think I'd be able to attend the 10-year reunion for there?
Yeah, no, like you go in and be like, "Hey guys, oh, I forgot the building's demolished now."
That's right. Oh my god, what am I thinking?
Oh man, Dad, miss it.
Oh, can you just imagine if I did walk in? It's like, you didn't even go here.
Who are you again? Oh my god.
That's literally what it would be. No one would remember me.
See, I'm gonna be
There's
honest.
only a handful of people that do.
I always dreaded going to dances. I don't know why. I just found
I never went to one. Well, actually, no. I went to... Oh, what was it? It was in 7th grade. I know that. I skipped the one in 8th.
Was it the Sweethearts dance?
I think it might have been.
That was the only thing I can think of. Wait, did you go to prom at all?
No, I didn't go to high school there.
Well, like only general.
Oh, and up here, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, prom was only 11th and 12th grade. And homecoming was all 4 grades. 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th.
Oh,
Which,
okay.
Oddly enough, I went to every single dance with the exact same girl.
Hey,
all 4 times.
there we go.
No, it did not end well. I went with her to my 9th grade homecoming, my 10th grade homecoming, my 11th grade homecoming and prom, and my 12th grade homecoming and prom.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't go to prom.
You're not missing much. It was not that exciting.
Cause I hate the fact that COVID happened too, because it kind of took the whole senior year experience.
It did. It's my 11th grade year. We were supposed to have a prom, and it got school shut down. So the principal, which, by the way, love that guy to death, he told us that if we wanted to throw our own prom, he basically said, we're not going to be involved. we can't tell you what you can or cannot do. So if you happen to throw a prom of your own on your own terms in your own time, that's up to you guys.
Yeah.
I thought, man, that guy's cool. And he even convinced one of our teachers to come by and take photos for the yearbook, even though they weren't supposed to be there. So whenever she got there, she was like, don't tell anyone I'm here. I'm like, don't tell anyone what? I'm not supposed to be here. The school district cannot find out about this.
Like,
but
I love that.
Yeah, that was the only homecoming that we had to do ourselves because we couldn't do a. Wait, no, that was the prom because we got homecoming because that was at the beginning of the year. Prom was at the end.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, because the prom was the day before my birthday. It was the day before my 18th birthday.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was my 11th grade year because I was 18 going into 12th grade.
Yeah, because like I remember going to this thing called the Afterglow, which was after prom the senior year, which is just like a hangout, and they had like a raffle at the end, and mind you, like you could win like mini fridges, plasma TVs, all these cool amazing
the
things.
college essentials.
Yeah. I won something. Do you want to know what it was?
Block of cheese.
I got candles.
Candles?
Yes, candles. It was a basket of candles.
They at least smell nice.
Yes. But I would like
You still have any?
No. I'm gonna be honest. I
pretty
much immediately just gave it to my mom and sister. I think I kept one.
I'm sure they weren't upset.
Yeah, no. But I could have won a new TV, a mini fridge. I'm pretty sure you could won tickets to a baseball game, too.
That's insane.
Yeah, and I won candles.
Hey, it's better than winning nothing.
Yeah, I guess you're right, but still, would like a new TV.
Yeah.
Alright, Isaac.
If you would appreciate it more if you earned it.
Yeah. Alright, Zach. Shall we end it here?
Pretty cool. Yeah, I'd say so.
Alright, Zach, say your thing.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Ethan, say your thing. Get the fuck out. Oh, thank you, Ethan.
Get out, you lazy son of a. He's here in spirit.
Yeah, he's here in spirit.
He's not dead. I just realized that sounds like he's dead. He's not dead.
Yeah, no.
He's just absent.
Yeah, no, he had a massive headache. So he took.
That we address that at the end of.
Yeah, honestly though.
I really hope he doesn't watch this. He's gonna yell at both of us.
Oh my god, I highly doubt it.
You never know.
Alright, but anyway, with that, the Gamers Tavern is now closed. Later.
Bye-bye.